Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 2, called It Didn't Have to Be Magic.
I'm wondering if that is the bond between Frieren and Fern.
Fern?
Fern, my bad.
Well, maybe, yeah.
That was kind of my thought as I read the title. I'm really wondering, was Himmel only involved to kind of set her history or her story? He's got to come back at some point.
Yeah, they built up the bond between those 4 characters too much for it to just be over.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm thinking the resurrection is coming into place somehow.
I'm conflicted between those two. I think they're both valid ideas, but I still think the priest just wants Fern to have a mentor and doesn't want her to be alone, and that it's all nonsense. He just happened to find this magical grimoire. I don't know. I don't buy it.
Well, then how else do you think these characters are going to come back? Just like drawing on memories from their past adventures?
Yeah, or they're not. Like, it was literally, it was literally used to set up the fact that she was an adventurer and she had done all of this, and to cue up the story of, I want to figure out humans.
Last episode definitely laid a good foundation. I'm curious to see how the Frieren-Fern relationship goes. Frieren definitely noticed a bit of herself in Fern.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that'll tighten the bond, make her want to help her a little more. But other than that, we have no clue.
Still a mystery.
Still a mystery. So let's dive into episode 2 of Frieren right now.
魔法使いに必須な3つの要素の合わせ技で構成されているんだけど、一つは魔力の量とそれを打ち出す力の強さ、そしてコントロールする力。ここまでは知ってるよね。はい。さっきは途中で魔法が離散してしまったね。魔力の量と打ち出す力が足りないことを示している。それは一朝一夕でどうにかなることじゃない。才能に関わらず何年もかけていかなければいけないよ。けど魔力をコントロールする力はとても高いみたいだね。みんなそこで手こずるんだけど、その心配はなさそうだし、気長に取り組むことだね。はい。
Ooh.
Salmon for dinner. Oh.
Diaper. He's got quite the library. I think he just wanted his friends around at the end.
He just wants to hang out. Her hair's grown a lot.
Sounded like a bird sitting on her head.
Mm-hmm.
フェルンの修行は順調ですか。
常人なら10年かかる道を4年で越えた。
Time accelerates so fast in this.
あまりいいことじゃない。
最近ずっと森にこもりきりですからね。それだけ魔法が好きなのでしょう。
それでも一人前になるのはまだ先のことだ。魔導書の解読の方が早く終わるよ。
そうですか。
Perfect. That was my plan.
この魔導書だけど多分。
You've got to be kidding me.
ハイター？
He got what he wanted.
Dang it, Adam, you were right.
そんな顔をしないでください。今までまともに動けていた方が奇跡だったのです。
魔導書の解読急ぐよ。
お願いします。
Okay, so, but he does seem to believe that the grimoire might be legitimate.
フェルン、修行は中止だ。ハイターが倒れた。そばにいてやってくれ。まだ一番いいは打ち抜けておりません。それはいずれ必ずできることだ。今はいずれではダメなのです。いずれではハイター様が死んでしまう。私はあの方に命を救われました。
今死ぬのはもったいないと思いますよ。
もったいない。
もうずいぶん前になりますが、古くからの友人を亡くしましてね。私とは違ってひたすらにまっすぐで、困っている人を決して見捨てないような人間でした。私ではなく彼が生き残っていれば多くのものを救えたはずです。私は彼とは違うので、おとなしく余生を過ごそうと思っていたのですが、ある時ふと気がついてしまいまして、私がこのまま死んだら、彼から学んだ勇気や意志や友情や大切な思い出までこの世からなくなってしまうのではないかと。あなたの中にも大切な思い出があるとすれば、死ぬのはもったいないと思います。
I often think about how you would live your life differently if you had perspective in your 20s that you seem to only gain later in life. I know it's
The whole conundrum of living.
yeah, and I get that, and I often see it from a coaching standpoint, just in terms of how athletes behave and things like that. But I think it applies to so much more, and it's interesting that you only think about those things. It seems like towards the end.
Well, what do they say? Youth is wasted on the young,
Yeah, I think that.
or something like that.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's always interesting the impact the people who have come in and out of your lives, whether permanently or not, can have on you if you actually like spend time to think about it.
Well, is that an interesting perspective too? Of like, you are carrying precious memories, so it would be such a shame if you died. You're holding on to something precious.
Yeah, and I wonder if the only reason he helped her was because of Himmel. Just that, like, what would Himmel do in this situation?
Well, not maybe because of Himmel, but like Himmel definitely made an impact
Yeah.
on him.
I mean, you would hope that if he was sitting there and he saw that, he would say something, but maybe taking her in was Himmel would have done this.
Kind of his
Not
atonement
yeah.
for the corrupt priest life he'd been living. 74 years have passed since episode 1, and we are in episode 2.
We thought Demon Slayer time went by quickly. This has exponential.
Wow, this is crazy.
And now Fern is just itching to blow that rock to pieces. I'd be curious to see Frieren do it. Like, is it even hard? Is it?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, probably not. But she does seem to have an amount of innate control, which will work well for her.
She's got control of that mana, just doesn't have the strength yet.
Yeah.
様はずっと私を置いて死ぬことを危惧しておりました。あの方は正しいことをしたのです。救ったことを後悔してほしくない。魔法使いでも何でもいい。一人で生きていく術を身につけることが私の恩返しなのです。救ってよかったと、もう大丈夫だと、そう思ってほしいのです。私が教えたことは全部覚えているよね。はい。じゃあ好きにすればいい。
Very motivated. Epic.
How much time has passed since that conversation?
死者の蘇生も不死の魔法も書かれていなかったよ。
そうですか。
知っていたの？
死への恐怖は計り知れないものです。そんなものがあるならエイビヒ自身が使っていたでしょう。
じゃあなぜ？
フェルンはどうなりましたか？
まだ荒いところはあるけど、一人前と言っても遜色のないレベルだよ。
そうですか。間に合いましたか。もう足手まといではありませんね。
Dang it, Adam, you were right.
あなたのために連れて行ってくれませんか？
ごめんハイター、それだけはできない。足手まといになるから。測ったなハイター。
Corrupt mage.
Priest.
Priest.
解読の手間賃は机の引き出しに。今夜にはここを立ってください。
何のつもり？
見ての通り、私はもう長くはありません。私はあの子にこれ以上誰かを失うような経験をさせたくないのです。フリーレン、フェルンを頼みましたよ。
また格好をつけるのか、ハイター。
Yes.
フェルンはとっくに別れの準備はできている。お前が死ぬまでにやるべきことは、あの子にしっかりと別れを告げて、なるべくたくさんの思い出を作ってやることだ。
フリーレン、あなたは
She's listening.
優しい子です。
Is it the onions or is she crying?
That scene, I'm going to be selfish for a second. That scene is terrifying to me. Our child listening to everything that we say.
Oh my gosh.
Like eavesdropping on absolutely
I was like,
everything.
why are you
Everything.
terrified? You got the answer right, which drives me crazy, but dang.
I mean, I thought it was relatively obvious as to what he was doing.
Oh, okay. He's like, Sarah's an idiot. It was so obvious.
No, I'm not saying that. But he tried the first request. Will you just do this? No. Okay. I have a backup plan knowing you to get what I want.
Okay, here I am. I've been watching too many twisty anime. I'm throwing out crazy predictions. I'm done.
No, you're not.
I'm just gonna soak this in, and Adam is gonna make all the predictions.
No, keep the predictions coming. We love them.
No.
Are we assuming that she blew the rock up?
I'm guessing so, but again, I'm not gonna say.
I hope that he takes her advice and spends some time with her. I understand that he wants to save her the pain, but again, Frieren is right. Build those memories, spend that time together. She's not a little kid. I hope he listens because what he wants is not misguided, but it's maybe not the right thing.
It's also logistically not great. Like, there's nobody around. And he just dies in that house?
Yeah, he's
and
gonna be
then,
a corpse in bed.
like, no. Like, let's let everybody give you the proper farewell.
ねえ、なんでフェルンを救ったの？
When he name drops Himmel, Frieren's gonna be in.
Here we go.
勇者ヒンメルならそうしました。
そうだね。
Good.
Here we go, baby!
そうするとするかな。
Himmel's legacy. There we go.
ありがとうございました。おかげでハイター様に恩を返すことができました。
She's drowning that grave.
捨てられただけだよ。この生臭坊主。
Not even a swig for herself.
Is that a pumpkin? Yes. We're 100 years
終わりだ。
past episode 1.
おかげで助かりました。こちらは約束の報酬です。
地味な仕事ばかりでございますね。冒険者なんてこんなものだよ。報酬は何だったのですか？民間魔法。温かいお茶が出てくる魔法だって。後で実験しよう。この前は銅像の錆をきれいに取る魔法。それまた前は甘いブドウを酸っぱいブドウに変える魔法。変な魔法ばかり集めていますね。趣味だからね。フリーレン様は本当に魔法がお好きなのですね。ほどほどだよ。フェルンと同じで。少し違うような気がします。同じだよ。
And so it begins.
聞いてもらってもいいのかしら。私は薬草家だから教えられそうな魔法はないのだけれども。
構わないよ。この地方の植生を教えてくれるだけでも助かるから。
Fern's like, when are we getting paid?
When are we gonna do something serious?
ここよ。
That's Himmel.
Mm-hmm.
勇者ヒンメル様の像ですか？
ひどいありさまでしょう。年寄り一人ではもうどうしようもなくてね。村の人たちはもう関心がないのよ。ヒンメル様は村が魔物に襲われた時必死に戦ってくれたのに、こんな仕打ちはあまりにもかわいそうだわ。
いや、自業自得だね。目立ちたがり屋のヒンメルが悪い。村人が像を建てるって言った時に断っていればよかったんだ。
大丈夫？このポーズイケメンすぎない？
ポーズに18時間悩んで職人さんブチギレさせるし、結局バカみたいに無難なポーズに落ち着いたんだよね。
不思議なこと言うのね。そういえば勇者様ご一行にはエルフの魔法使いがいたわね。
Hello.
じゃあ片付けようか。
I was waiting for her to be like, that's not how the story actually went. What actually happened was I killed the fire.
Dang it, Adam's right again. The quartet is surviving through memories. I should have known. Shouldn't have even thought about trying to go toe to toe in a prediction battle about a fantasy story with Adam.
I mean, if we were to do this with historical fiction or anything else, you would mop the floor with me. We just happen to be in my niche genre.
Did she not put two and two together that Frieren was the elven mage?
I think she got there eventually, but it was probably when she pulled her staff out.
We are now 100 years from the beginning. That woman, the time is not lining up for me. Okay, because at the very beginning they had finished their quest. We're 100 years in the future and that woman was a little girl back then.
See, I read that, I didn't read it carefully. I thought it said 25 years after Himmel's death.
Did I say Himmel's death?
I think it might have. I could be
like,
wrong. I'm not 100% sure.
My back is hurting from carrying the team in this anime, okay? We're in episode 2.
25 years after his death makes a little bit more sense.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Because she came back to Heiter's place 20 years after Himmel's death. Then 4 years, yeah, maybe 2 more years have passed.
So,
Wow.
timeline lines up. They've been out doing a little bit of questing, helping out the villagers, picking some pumpkins.
Okay, so the woman's only like in her 80s.
Yeah, it's all right. You've carried the load thus far.
You guys are watching this episode being like, can she read?
Did we pick the wrong anime?
I don't think Sarah's cut out for this one. She can't figure it out.
助かったわ。魔法ってすごいのね。特にどうぞサビ一つないわ。
And they learn that spell on their quest. Or helping out.
踊りが欲しいわね。後で花でも植えようかしら。
フリーレン様、花畑を出す魔法使えましたよね。
そうだね。何か適当な花でも。
His favorite.
いや、草月草の花がいいか。
それはどのような花なのですか？
知らない。見たことないから。
ではなぜ？
ヒンメルの故郷の花だ。
でも見たことない花は魔法では。
草月草。懐かしい名前ね。
I think it's kind of hilarious. She's gonna plant weeds around the statue.
聖地があったんだけれどもね。
ここら辺にはもうないの？
絶滅したのよ。この大陸での目撃例はもう何十年もないわ。
そう。フェルン、行くよ。はい。
She's stealing food.
何か隠したね。怒らないから見せなさい。シードロットだね。種を食べる害獣だよ。森へ返します。じゃあフェルン、草月草を探しに行こうか。本気でございますか？少し前までこの森の奥に群生地が。何十年も前です。でも探す価値はあるよ。実物を見つけて分析すれば草月草の花を咲かせる魔法が手に入る。ヒンメル様のためですか？いや、
But
きっ
yes.
と自分のためだ。
Wow.
This has got to be driving Fern crazy. She's,
Oh, 100%.
she's young, she wants some adventure, she's a mage now, and they're just looking for this random flower. And I think this is the difference between living forever and having a short lifespan. It's like, I don't have time to poke around in the forest. Like, let's get after something fun here.
Yeah, she definitely seems a little restless and wants to do something to make a difference, not just like do mundane tasks in exchange for spells that don't even seem useful.
Yeah. And, you know, Frieren's been on adventure. She's done it for 10 years. Like, I can see Fern just itching for some kind of action or something that she finds exciting. So I'm curious how this is going to play out. I'm also, Frieren doesn't seem to have a ton of self-awareness.
What do you mean?
Well, her last comment was, I think I'm doing this for myself, looking for the flower. Like, she seems very stoic. You'd think somebody who was a little bit older would realize where her motivations came from. Or did you not pick up on that? Am I looking
I don't
too
think
far
that's a
ahead?
lack of self-awareness. I think it's like, no, she wants to give back to a community and to pay homage to where Himmel came from because he was a friend of hers.
Fair enough.
フリーレン様、草月草を探し始めてからもう半年になりますね。 そうだね。そろそろ探索。
She's like, or just quit.
Not what I was going for.
あら、一人だなんて珍しいわね。あなたたちが村に来て随分になるわね。蒼月草は見つかったのかしら。
見つかると思いますか？フリーレン様の魔法に対する執着は異常です。
But incredibly boring.
何年でも何十年でも探し続けてしまう。フリーレン様は多くの人を救える力を持った魔法使いです。ありもしないもののために時間を使うだなんてあってはならないことです。
若いわね。
私の考えは間違っているのでしょうか？
そうは思わないわ。でもフリーレンさんにとっては違うのでしょうね。だけど彼女の方が私たちよりもずっと大人だから、その気持ちを素直に伝えればきっと分かってくれるはずよ。
The seeds for the blue weed.
She had them all along?
薬効があるため保管されていた禁煙種の種だそうです。これを代わりにヒンメル様の像の周りに植えるというのは。分かったよ、フェラン。心配させてしまったね。私一人の時間ってわけでもない。
Stop patting my
潮
head.
時だ。もう少し探したら切り上げるよ。
Is soon for you 5 years?
何なんですか？もう少しだよ。あなたは本当に諦めが。
She's gonna follow the squirrel.
追いかけてみようか。フリーレン様はなぜ魔法を集めているのですか？ただの趣味だよ。そうは思えません。本当にただの趣味だよ。前はもっと無気力にダラダラと生きていたんだけどね。気持ち悪い。私の集めた魔法を褒めてくれたバカがいた。それだけだよ。くだらない理由ですね。そうだね。
Squirrel's got his own castle.
それ花弁だね。シードラットは餌を外敵のいない安全な場所に埋めて隠すと言われている。賢い動物なのですね。そうでもない。何箇所にも埋めるからよく埋めた場所を忘れるんだ。蒼月草？
僕の故郷の花でね、とても美しいんだ。まあ僕ほどではないんだけどね。
そろそろ行こうか。
フリーレン、いつか君に見せてあげたい。
そう機会があればね。あるとも思っていたけど、まさかこれほどとはね。遅くなったね、ヒンメル。本当に見つけてしまうだなんて。これで蒼月草の魔法が作れるよ。なんでそんなに魔法に一生懸命に。理解できません。わかるはずだよ。フェルンだって魔法使いになることを諦めなかった。それは違います。私は一人で生きていける力さえ手に入れば何でもよかった。
But you chose to be a mage.
別に魔法じゃなくたって。でも魔法を選んだ。そうですね。
まさかもう一度蒼月草が見られるなんてね。本当に綺麗。ありがとうね、フリーレンさん。これならきっとこの像も忘れられずに済むわ。
忘れるところだった。よし。
かわいらしい。
それじゃあ行こうか。
What are your thoughts?
I feel like there's so many more deeper meanings to everything. It's like when she ended her adventure with Himmel and the boys, she thought humans were so weird. As she said, she's like, I lived apathetically. Having lost those three in different ways, two to death and one to like not wanting to adventure anymore, it's like her memories of them, it's like, no, those things did matter.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's something as small as like Himmel wanted to show me the flower and where he came from, like, yeah, she has the luxury of time to be able to search forever and ever, but it's like more than that. It's appreciating the relationships that she had, even though it's maybe like after the fact, and like being able to relive those good memories and those good moments twice.
Well, and again, I think this comes back to perspective, because how often do you get together with your high school friends or your college friends and you remember all of those memories you have, but in the moment you're just living them. You're not thinking about, what will this be like in 20 years?
It's just really giving the message of like, be present, be where your feet are, be in the moment, and like appreciate what you're doing here and now.
Yeah. And I like how Fern was the reminder. Like she gets...
Well, she didn't want to be the reminder. She was the one that's like, let's go, let's go. And the common theme and the common message is like, you're so young. Not just with Fern, but with like everyone.
Yeah.
That has been a message. And it's like, no, you don't want time to go fast. Be here now, because time goes by way too fast.
Yeah. And you kind of see that with some of the time skips, right? Like you see both of those happening.
What's your take?
Yeah, I've enjoyed the character so far. I think you're spot on with that.
That's the test. I'm like, I'm not going to say anything anymore. I'm like, here we go. Here's what I think.
I mean, we all knew that was going to happen.
I know, I can't help myself.
I feel like that was side quest territory, and we might get a few more of those, but I'm wondering when we're going to get into the meat of it.
How old do you think Fern is? I'm thinking like 12, 10.
So 4 years. She was... I think she's probably...
She met her 6 years ago.
I bet
Not
you she's
30.
14 or 15. I could be wrong, though. We'll see.
Probably not.
She's probably 14 and a half.
Yeah, that was my takeaway from that
Yeah,
episode.
I agree. You have a finite amount of time, do something that matters. And not that helping doesn't matter, but I think that's what Fern was kind of saying. You have so much power. Like, you could be doing more than picking pumpkins. And it's like, what is that balance of doing the things you enjoy? You are still making a difference, but could you be making even more of a difference? And where where does that fall given your skill set and what you can accomplish?
But I think that's kind of the point. It's like helping people does make a difference. And it doesn't always have to be the epic thing like Himmel that you'll be remembered for generations. It's like sometimes making a difference is in the everyday little things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an interesting thing to think about. What you are capable of, what you choose to do with it, how far you push that.
I like this.
Me too.
I've liked all anime that I've watched, but the ones that kind of like you have to dig a little deeper.
This kind of reminds me of Mob in that way. Like it's wrapped up in something, I mean, we've watched 2 episodes, but sweet story, but their interaction so far, there's lots to think about.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm ready for the next one. But let us know your thoughts. Are we on the same wavelength as you? What are your takeaways? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End next week. Bye guys.